Hey, I'm gonna address this comment. Calvin said, I was talking about their property that they want me to cut for half price. Calvin said half of something is better than half of nothing. And Calvin, I'm about to break this down. Let me eat my last little piece of rice. Now, Calvin says half of something is better than half of nothing. I'm going to use some toilet tissue because what he's talking about is he's full of crap. So I'm going to use some toilet tissue. All right. If you need this to wipe yourself, and I do this right here. I say, hey man, just take this. Oh bro, that ain't enough. Well listen, it's either take this or use nothing. Half of this is nothing. I'm about to break it down to you. Let's say you do a palm tree job and you tell the client $2,000. So reason you told the client $2,000. Let's say to go get the palms, to buy the palms, to get the dirt, and to dig the hole and drop them in, all of that costs $1,000. All of that costs $1,000. All of that costs $1,000. And you be like, well, my labor gonna be $1,000, so the whole job gonna be $2,000, but technically I'm only gonna profit $1,000 off this job. And the client say, come on Gibson, can we take some off of that? The nursery where you're getting the plants from, they're not taking nothing off. The supply yard where you're getting the dirt from, they not taking nothing off. And when you use that shovel to dig that hole, you're not getting that shovel for no cheaper than what it is. And that ground is not going to be half softer since you gave the client half off. Now, if you know you're walking away with $1,000, you got it, I'm walking away with $1,000. Because this $1,000 is for the material and this $1,000 is all mine. Man, I'll take $100 off. Now you only profited $900. The client got the money. They just don't want to give it to you. So now you about to take $100 off of your children's plate. You taking $100 out of your house and giving it to the client who got $2,000 to spend to go in the ground, to go in the dirt. Your client got $2,000 to throw it away on dirt and plants. When you know you need that $1,000 because school about to start and you know you got to buy your kids school supplies and school clothes. But instead, okay, I take $100 off. Gibson, listen. We're gonna let you cut the grass all year. You're saying $2,000. What about $1,500 and I can pay you right now? Now you just cut your profit in half. And then when you be honest with the client, well, Mr. Client is like this. The material, $1,000. Gibson, how long you think it'll take to do the job? 5 hours? Yes, sir, about 5 hours. I think $100 an hour is fair, don't you? Some doctors don't make that. Well, Mr. Bill, it's my time. You know, I gotta go get the material, then I gotta do the job, then I'm spending my money up front to get everything. Can we do $1,800? Gibson, listen, I'm in a squeeze. All right, I'm in a squeeze right now, Gibson. Can we please do it for $1,700? You do great work. Okay. Now you walking away with $700. You walking away with $700 and you hope nothing else don't go wrong because you just took $300 out your family mouth. Now, why I wouldn't cut that person's property for half the price? Come on, Gibson, I'm already getting my grass cut where I live at for $40. Can you do this yard for $40? Flip no. Flip no, I won't do it. Let me ask you guys something before I go enjoy the rest of my flipping meal. Why isn't the cheap guy a millionaire? Why isn't the cheap guy that undercut everybody in business, why are they not busting out the seams with work? Why don't the cheap guy have 10 employees because he's taking everybody work being so cheap? Why don't the cheap guy have a new truck? Why don't the cheap guy have top of the line equipment? Want to know why he's not charging enough money Half of something is nothing. Half of something is nothing because you profit nothing. And nothing plus nothing equals nothing. That's why I won't work for half price. Flip that. So you mean to tell me, let's get this straight. Let's get this straight. You got a Porsche in your driveway. You ain't got $80. You got a Porsche in the driveway. You don't have $80. You got a Porsche in the driveway and you don't have $80. You have a Porsche in the driveway, living on the beach in a house that sits 12 foot in the air because they can't build it on the ground. You live in a house that's built 12 foot off the ground, if not higher, and you live on a private beach with a Porsche in the yard, and you want half off. You want half. I want to live too. Well, Gibson, you should have went to school and became a chemical engineer, and you could live. You paid full price for the Porsche. You ain't been living in that house long. When you bought that house, the market was up. You paid for the house. The most expensive thing you have is your house. And you want to get the yard maintained for $40. For $40. Well, man, you used to do it before. When I did it before, I wasn't number one in the area. I'm number one. Listen. When I did it before, when I cut it before, I had an X-Mark Radius E-Series high-end residential mower with a $300 string trimmer. I got an $18,000 top of the line. It don't get no better stand-on mower. There is no mower. There is not another stand-on mower that costs more than the X-Mark Vertex X-Series with 38 horsepower. With the flat free tires that cost $900 a piece. You think I'm gonna go buy all of that? You think I'm gonna become an LLC to pay taxes? To put commercial, man, I can fly under the radar with just regular insurance. Commercial insurance. Top of the line, everything. When it comes down to equipment, now I buy the best. I get the most expensive piece of equipment that's gonna do that job right there. Top of the line trimmers, top of the line blowers, top of the line mowers. I put 100% gas in my mowers, in my string trimmer. I don't use ethanol. I don't pull up at the pump, put ethanol in my truck, and then put ethanol in my mower. I'm top of the line everything. I don't hide cash from the government. I pay taxes. You think I'm gonna do all of that? You think I'm gonna do all of that to work for half off? To work for cheap? To work for free? You're too sensitive, man. When everybody find out how you operate, you're so sensitive, you don't let your clients price shop. No, I don't let you come back when you're done price shopping. See, I let you go in peace, but you can't come back. You know, because the high school kid, you're going to let him cut your yard? You're going to let the high school kid cut your yard? Is the high school kid going to keep all these weeds pulled out the flower bed? Because if you call me back when the high school kid leave, we ripping these beds back out. We'll go to high school. Gibson, we want to come back. No. Y'all will take a cheap woman back. Think about what it takes for a woman to cheat on you. She have to entertain a conversation with another man. She have to talk. See, a woman can't be like a man. See, a man can be out cutting grass. A woman can say, can you help me change the light bulb? And you walk in the house, she change the light bulb. She pull all her clothes off and she lean over on the sink. You through for her. Women ain't gonna do that. They gonna talk on the phone. First, they gotta be entertained. Then they gonna text. Then they gonna talk on the phone. Then he gonna get in her head. Then she gotta set something up to go meet him somewhere. Then when she meet him, then she get laid on her back. She gonna do all of that, and then, okay, I'll take you back. There's no coming back. You can't fire me and hire somebody else and then think I'm coming back. you're not the client for me. Let's get you on out the way. If you tell me to meet you at a certain time, and I put you in my schedule to meet you at a certain time, and then you don't be there and say, let's reschedule, and then blow my phone up and think I'm coming back, I will never in my life get that time back. I will never get that time back. Time is a commodity you will never get back. I can make more money, but I cannot get my time back. I will never get my time back. Once you waste my time, you are out of my life for good. I'm through with you. You will never get back on my schedule. I don't allow it. So, bro, 5 years from now, you won't let them get back on the schedule? No, because